Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy back once again, guys, with another reaction video. The video is highly requested from one of you guys, so if you have any chance to request or to send me your recommendation, all you need to do is turn on the notification bell, leave a comment down below, or you can as well send it to me on my Instagram. Link is also in the description down below. And for those of you guys that come across to this channel in this video, I would like to take a moment to welcome you guys. For I upload videos every day. If you like the content and as well the channel, consider subscribing and turn on your notification bell. So today's video is kind of scary. You guys already know, you have seen the title, right? It's about Ethiopian. It's about their, well, how is it called? Ubon legend. Is like, it's kind of what happened, not what happened. I think it still happens, you know what I'm saying? I think it's still happening till now. It's kind of scary story about Ethiopian. I'm not from Ethiopia, so if you are from Ethiopia, leave a comment below. Let me know more about this story. I'm kind of freaked out. I'm kind of freaking out right now because it's a scary movie. Watch to the end, you will really enjoy and understand what I'm trying to say. So without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Hello and welcome back to the most amazing channel on the internet. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate, and today we're talking about the top 10 Ethiopian urban legends. Now, this one has actually been pretty hard to script. Ethiopian people have suffered through a lot of war and political upheaval in recent history, meaning their time was mainly spent trying to survive persecution rather than making up modern-day spook and ghost stories. Nonetheless, I have done some deep digging and I have made the list for you, and you know what? Pretty engaging. Before I get into this video, let me know if you guys have ever been to Africa. Have you ever been to Ethiopia, or have you ever been anywhere else in Africa? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, while you're down there, why don't you leave a thumbs up on this video and share it with a friend. And if you guys want to connect with me on social media, there is a link to my Instagram in the description box. Coming in at number 10, this is a very popular Ethiopian urban legend. We have the evil eye. Belief in the evil eye is widespread throughout Ethiopia and beyond, and here it is called Buddha. The evil eye is a curse.
Is it possible, like, is it a normal thing to have tattoo in your forehead? Is it a normal thing? Like, there's this, like, I don't know how to say it, but there's this kind of saying, like, I don't really know how to say it, but they said we have everyone around the world have these three eyes. One is physical and the other one is not physical. We have it here. I don't believe that. Hindu normal say something like that, but I don't really believe it. But I don't support having tattoos on your forehead. Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't see it like a normal thing. I don't see like a normal thing.
Cast by a malevolent glare into a person when they aren't looking. If an evil eye is cast on you, you're susceptible to injury or misfortune. To protect yourself from the evil eye, usually people carry a talisman with an eye on it. These look pretty freaky. You've probably actually seen them around. We've started adopting them.
Yo, I have something like this, and I don't actually know the history, the meaning, but I think I have something like this. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you know the story, the history about this, please leave a comment below. I just like it. I see people putting it on, and they say it remove bad energy, all about bad thing, and I'm not the kind of person that like bad energy. So I decided to put it on. I don't know the history, the meaning. If you know the meaning, leave a comment below. Like, I want to know. Let's jump into it.
Western culture as well. Anyway, traditionally they're supposed to stare down any evil. There is also a belief in Ethiopia that the evil eye is able to transform into a hyena and come at you.
Hyena?
Let's talk about those Peru's hyenas more at number 9. The hyenas of Ethiopia have a very dark history and have been at the center of myths and legends for many hundreds of years. Throughout the 1970s, when Ethiopia's military dictatorship deployed red terror across the country, bodies of those killed in mass genocide were dumped on the outskirts of the capital city, Addis Ababa. Now, on the outskirts, the hyenas roam and they would dispose of the bodies. These days, urban legend has it that those who sleep in the streets are dragged away by hyenas, or at the very least lose a finger or a toe, or more. There are also tales of dogs stealing babies from mothers' arms or setting upon citizens in packs. For this reason, you do not want to venture out of the city alone at night. Next up, at number 8, we have demons and exorcisms. In Ethiopia, people don't necessarily believe in ghosts, but they certainly believe in demons. A fear of demons has kept people living in fear for generations. If a person falls ill and it can't be cured by medicine, it's basically just assumed that they have a demon in them and that they need to be exorcised. Ethiopia has a heavy Christian population and they believe that demons can be exorcised and sometimes engage in widespread phenomena of mass exorcisms. There is one priest in the capital of Addis Ababa that is known to exorcise demons for the cost of 1 month's wage. A Czech photographer took pictures of the priest Mehir Gima Wedumu exorcising 100.
Ooh, I like his ears. White ears. Look at the dude. Look at his eyes. The dude by the left. I think he's trying to cast out demon from him. Like, who is this priest? Leave a comment below, let me know who he is. Like, is he still alive till today? I don't know, I'm not from Ethiopia. Yo, I just love the beers. I like the beers.
50 people in the streets in a church in the capital. The people were sprayed with holy water and screamed as they swore they felt the demon leave them. 150 exorcisms in one go must make Ethiopia a capital hotspot for demonic activity, or hysteria. Coming into number 7, we have the ghost of Axum. YouTuber Mixcat Compete uploaded a video in 2009 that claimed to pick up ghostly spirits in the tomb of the king of Axum. This is in the north part of Ethiopia. The city dates back to around 400 BCE, so it's pretty old. It's unclear which of the kings this tomb belongs to. In the video, the only thing we know is that the creator thinks that they saw and felt a ghost. The tomb was explored and looted, but its structure remained, and Pete thinks his infrared camera picked up evidence that the spirit of the crypt's residence is haunting the space. Locals won't agree with you because they're more scared of demons than ghosts, but the YouTuber is adamant that the tomb is haunted. Next up, we have
So what happened to the YouTuber? Did she get hurt? I don't even know if it's a dude or a woman. Leave a comment below, like who she is. I don't know who she is.
Little boy ghost. In 2014, a Spanish tourist in Madrid was traveling around Ethiopia when she captured the image of a little boy ghost. Yes, this picture is of a little boy, sure, but next to him is another child with his hands in a different position, and this time he's looking straight into the camera. Some paranormal experts believe that the child could be the spirit of a kid killed in the village, who now acts as an invisible friend to the boy in the picture. Coming in at number 5, we have the sugar killers. In Ethiopia, gossiping about sugar can get you killed. In 2017, it was said that simply the rumor of an illegal shipment of sugar got 10 people murdered. Sugar is now...
Is sugar illegal in Ethiopia? Leave a comment below.
Are so sought after and expensive that people are willing to kill for it. When word spread on social media that smuggled sugar was going to pass through the town of Ambo, some youths in the town supposedly set up roadblocks and threw stones at the trucks. The police were drawn into the fray and were said to have killed 10 locals. One teenager said, "They were shooting at us with silencers on. One of the boys killed was only 15. They killed girls too. One was my friend. A lot of my friends have died." And all over sugar, I mean, mean, it is absolutely insane. Next up, we have the cripples of the foot whipping. The Derg were a Marxist regime in Ethiopia in power from 1974 to 1987. In this time, there were many rumors of torture and execution of prisoners and enemies of the regime. The full extent of the cruelty only emerged after the regime was toppled, but at the time it was said that leader Mengistu Haile Miriam would use a rope that he called a necktie to slowly strangle confessions from people. Haile Miriam would use...
Look at her back. She received the worstest beating ever, the worstest flog. Oh my God, look at her back.
Use a rope that he called a necktie to slowly strangle confessions from people. On top of that, something called bastinado was used to torture people. This was where their feet were tied up and smashed into pieces, which is apparently why there are a large number of permanently crippled Ethiopians today. What seemed like a horrifying urban legend in the 70s and 80s turned out to be, do you know what? The actual horrifying truth. Next, we have Lucy and the baboon bone. In 1974, a 3.2-million-year-old skeleton absolutely astonished archaeologists digging in a remote area of Afar in Ethiopia. The skeleton appeared to belong to a new species of human ancestor. Now, these were called the Australopithecus, and the bones in question were thought to belong to a female. Scientists named her Lucy. Our species, the Homo sapiens, appeared around 200,000 years ago, so Lucy is basically a really old relative. It is thought that human life began around the area of modern-day Ethiopia, and the discovery of Lucy has played a really important role in our study of evolution and migration. However, in 2015, the American Museum of Natural History spotted a baboon bone amongst her displayed skeleton bones. Of course, this sent evolution deniers into a frenzy, claiming that Lucy was fake news made up by atheists trying to sabotage religion. But in reality, mix-ups like this do happen. As Dr. Simon Underdown of Oxford Brookes University said, the commingling of skeletons is quite common in the archaeological record, and it can often be difficult to separate out different elements if multiple bodies are mixed together. Who knows though? Coming in at number 2, we have the legends of the New Ocean. So rumour has it that the famously landlocked nation of Ethiopia will one day see water lapping against its land. The lack of ocean has been a bit of a contentious issue for the country, which does still have a navy of one ship. Good on them. They might need to start building some bigger boats, because word has it that a new ocean is forming that will split Africa into two. And it turns out that this urban legend is true, only it's gonna take 10 million years for it to happen. Geologists working in the Afar region of Ethiopia say that they have seen amazing changes in the Earth over the past 5 years. 10 million years may sound like a lot of time for a new ocean, but actually, change is still happening pretty quickly. In 2006, a 60-kilometer stretch of land opened up by 8 meters in just 10 days. It is thought that eventually southern Ethiopia and Somalia will drift away, creating a new island. Finally, coming into number 1, probably one of the best known parts of Ethiopia, and a strange part, we have the mysteries of Dalol. Dalol in Ethiopia is the hottest place on Earth. Situated north on the border with Eritrea and in the Great Rift Valley, Dalol is a melting pot of volcanic rock, spurting sulfuric acid and burning salt. Because of its crazy scientific compounds and high temperatures, the place is absolutely insane to look at. The water's green, the land is yellow and white, reaching consistent temperatures of nearing 50 degrees Celsius in the summer, and being one of the lowest places on Earth at 125 meters below sea level. Many locals literally consider Dalol to be hell, or the gateway to it. Unlike Death Valley in the USA and Azizia in Libya, Dalol is actually inhabited. It's technically a ghost town, but some people do still live there. The place is hot as hell, and the water is toxic, so why anyone would ever want to live here or have ever lived here, I don't know. Like, it's a topic of a lot of discussion. A lot of locals do consider the people that live there to be agents of the devil. Honestly, looking at the landscape, I think there's something going on here. So guys, thank you for tuning into this video. It has been really hard to script, but I'm glad I found some stuff there for you. Let me know what your favorite urban legend was. Before we go, I'm just going to read some comments from one of my most recent videos, the New York City urban legend.
absolutely crazy. So people can still live around where they said is gates of hell in Ethiopia. Is it actually a gate of hell? That means hell exists in Ethiopia? I've not. No. So the water can melt a rock. Is it like? But there was a dude there. There was a dude standing there. I'm pretty sure people goes there to take picture like normal thing, to make videos, I guess. Like, did the water melt them? Like, what's going on there? Gate of hell in Ethiopia. This sounds crazy. Oh, this sounds too crazy. Is this for real? Ethiopians, is this for real? Comment below, let me know. Oh my god, I'm short of words. I'm short of words. Leave a comment below, like the video, give the thumbs up, support the channel, turn on the post notification bell. Yo, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Turn on the post notification, subscribe. You're almost getting to K. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.
The ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you. Kid, it's okay to be annoying.